Good morning, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today is Monday, and today I'm reading for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And this reading here is for Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. The reading starts with the Ace of Wands from the Tarot of the Divine. And the Ace of Wands is about the magic paintbrush. It's from China and relates to a Chinese tale. The Ace of Wands represents inspiration, a sudden creative force. The magic paintbrush embodies these qualities with passion and daring. The magical moment is right before the ink hits the paper, and all dreams and possibilities are within reach. The card is about excitement, creativity, a spark, growth, and new beginnings. The good tarot card is Moon, and the moon relates to illusion. See this? I may not see the workings of spirit in the invisible realm, but I know there is great activity behind the scenes. It is important to trust the mystery and remember that the material realm is an illusion. Current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what is really going on in the present. Great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. The Moonology card that came out is Full Moon in Capricorn. It's about the end of a tough cycle, which is approaching. And you are asked, how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required and work issues, they are about to be presented when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecasted. So this card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you are prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you are asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Attune to the moon and say, I release control and I trust the universe. Additional meanings for this card are that a professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and your private lives. And it is time to stop fearing the worst. The teaching of the card is that a full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more than likely come up when you are asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation, and this applies no matter when you get this card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. The Starseed card that came out for you is I Remember, and it is about your soul's plan and the fated life versus destiny. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you are living right now, when you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into, and the destiny life is the one our soul chooses. And it takes courage and faith. So if you get this card, it is because you're likely now face to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life, to trust the path your soul is calling you toward, and to remember that this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads, at a moment when you are being called to make a decision, to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you, or choose the one less traveled. You may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You are being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender to it. When you are confronted with a past that is undefined, it is normal for doubt to rear its head. In fact, this is a certain sign that you are facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It is all part of the larger plan. Ask this starseed soul inquiry: what am I being called to do to surrender to my soul's plan? The Sacred Forest Oracle card that came out is the Daffodil Fairy. That beautiful Daffodil Fairy is about new beginnings. You feel a tap on your shoulder, and in a flash of yellow, you see a daffodil fairy fly by you. In a high and sweet voice, she says, "The best is yet to be. It is time for a new beginning." With glee, you race after her into the forest. That is cute. Like life goes in cycles is the beginning here. Just as spring follows winter, a new cycle is beginning in your life. In the phases of the earth, the plants die in the fall so that there can be new birth in the spring. It is the universal dance of death and rebirth. There is a time to end and to begin, and this is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. We associate the daffodil with spring, as it is one of the first flowers to emerge after the snow. Its shape echoes the feeling of trumpeting in the new season. Its color suggests vitality, radiance, and lots of sunshine. The appearance of this card brings a message to wipe the slate clean. It is time to release the old and start again. So it can be difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships when they no longer empower you. However, your higher self encourages you to not cling to the old, but set sail into new waters. So if you find yourself afraid to let go, the Daffodil Fairy urges you to face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. The Creator is at your side, and wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. Wholeness occurs when you can say yes to both endings and beginnings. So the spirit of the Daffodil Fairy says to you, it is time to start a new project or a new cycle. Life force and vitality, they are emerging, so release that which doesn't serve and support you and make way for a new start. Success is at hand. So says the Daffodil Fairy, and she should know, right? And the animal spirit card that came out is the white-tailed deer. And the deer is one of the most kind and sweet animal of the forest. So the white-tailed deer says pause, assess, and act. Now the trilling starts again. Oh my goodness. Step delicately and truly, the deer advises, and trust your intention, intuition, and your ability to move decisively. The first step in taking decisive action is to pause and get a lay of the land. Never one for snap decisions, the deer freezes, feeling into each new situation, reaching out with all her senses, and then steps gracefully and surely into whatever is next. The deer will gift you with self-confidence, especially as you move through life's cyclical changes, those times when one season of your life is ending and another one is about to begin. So trust the deer's medicine to help you make a definitive decision and then step into it with grace. And grace a deer surely has. So that was the reading for you, Gemini. I hope you liked it. I do wish you a wondrous day today. I wish you a most enjoyable whole week. Take care and goodbye.